This is a very important subject to talk about in our today's discussion. That is how much to depend and to rely upon other people and how to treat the people. That is something really not so simple task at all, because the human beings are complicated. Instead, we ourselves are very complicated indeed. So, keeping in view all that reason, not only this, the complications of the human being, rather the circumstances, the situations are changing and changing constantly as well. So, keeping in view this thing, I think it is important and really important that we are very careful and cautious while interacting, while making a policy towards the other people. Now, there are most of the people around us, we are not seen treating them well. Why? Because maybe we are thinking that I shall not be in need of them at all. I don't need them, and are they are not good with me. So for this reason, I don't need to treat them well. I am of the view that this is wrong and absolutely wrong. Why? Because if at all a person is not needed, maybe tomorrow, mean in the near future, somewhere in the distant future, we might be in need of them. Or if at all somebody is not treating us well for certain reasons today, tomorrow, mean in the near future or in the distant future, maybe they will be start treating us well. So I think that they will be willing to come closer to us for the mutual benefit. But since there will be so much of the unpleasant episode between the two of us, and for that reason maybe we will not be able to get closer to them, and that they will not be thinking about us. I am of the view that we shouldn't be, even if at all we don't need anyone else today. I think we don't need to treat them badly at all, and we don't need to ignore them at all as well. I am not suggesting that we should be doing that much, but at least the minimum pleasant level of interaction should remain there. Also, if at all somebody is not treating us well, even then it's not fair, it's not right at all, it's not wise at all to treat them badly. I think it is right to treat them well. It is necessary and it is right to treat them well. So dear friends, do not treat them badly in return as a reciprocal basis, because tomorrow maybe there will be a kind of joint venture, a mutual cooperation. We might be in need of them or whatsoever. The things are changing actually. They might change, the circumstances might change, we might change. So, keeping in view all of these changes, I think we shouldn't be treating badly anyone else at all, and we shouldn't be ignoring the people. On the other hand, I think there is another thing as well, and that is quite contrary to that. This thing is that if at all there is someone else we like so much, or someone else is treating us well, someone else is cooperating us, this cooperation and the good treatment meted out to us, it might not be forever. So keeping in view this thing, I think it is important and really important that we shouldn't be over depending upon those people at all. We shouldn't be developing a kind of over dependence upon them at all, and we shouldn't be making that much of the sacrifices, because these sacrifices too we might have to repent and regret later on. So keeping in view all of this thing, I think we shouldn't be over reliant and over dependent upon them at all. So we shouldn't be giving them that much of the protocol, that much of the sacrifices, that much of the generous treatment, which might not be a sustainable one at all, which might not be a sustainable one at all. So keeping in view all of that, I am of the view that we shouldn't be we shouldn't be doing that much, we shouldn't be doing excessively, because it will not be able to we will not be able to carry it on, and then there will not be, I think, such a good nice situation between the two of us. So also I think so that if at all we are rating someone else very high today, I think might be maybe they will be doing something else which will be quite dangerous or quite bad in our opinion, and we might have to cut our relationship altogether. Even some of the very good friends turn into enemies, become enemies of each other later on as well. So, keeping in view all of that, I am of the view that we shouldn't be doing excessively upon those people. We shouldn't be investing excessively. Investment not only of that of money, but of time, but of other favors, but the other love and care we are giving to someone else. I think the moderation here too is needed, and it is the right and the best option. Imbalance of any sort, either doing excessively or doing not doing at all or doing too little, I think we need to strike a kind of balance. We need to treat other people in a reasonable manner, whether somebody is an ally or somebody is not an ally, whether somebody is opposing us or whatsoever. We need to keep a check on ourselves, we need to control ourselves, so that we don't have to repent and regret later on. Thank you.